Hello बच्चों, welcome to our channel Kids Colorful World. Today we are going to color this beautiful dinosaur, and while coloring I'm going to tell you the story of the brave little dinosaur, a tale of overcoming fear. So let's begin. In a vast, lush jungle where tall trees touched the sky and colorful flowers bloomed in every corner, there lived a young dinosaur named Dippy. Dippy was a small dinosaur with bright blue scales and a long, graceful neck. Though he loved to explore the jungle, there was one thing Dippy feared more than anything else: storms. Every time the clouds turned dark and the wind began to howl, Dippy would feel his heart race with fear. He would run to nearest cave, curl up in tight ball and wait for the storm to pass, hoping it would be over soon. Dippy's friends were much larger and braver than he was. They would often laugh at his fear and play outside in the rain while the storms ragged around them. But Dippy couldn't help it. The sound of thunder, the flashing of lights, and the heavy downpour always scared him. Why can't I be brave like them? Dippy would wonder, looking at his friends with longing eyes. One sunny day, as Dippy played by the river, the sky began to darken. The wind picked up, and the first raindrop fell, quickly turning into heavy downpour. The jungle animals, including Dippy's friends, hurried to their caves and shelters. But this time, Dippy did not want to run away. He felt a strange pull in his heart. Maybe it was time to face his fear. But as the wind howled louder and the thunder boomed, he could not bring himself to stay. Dippy turned to flee to his usual hiding spot when unexpectedly an old, wise dinosaur named Tara appeared. Tara had lived through many storms and was known for his wisdom. She had seen Dippy hiding from storms for as long as anyone could remember. With gentle smile, Tara walked over to Dippy and said, "Why do you run from the storm, Dippy? The jungle has faced countless storms and it always survives. Why should you be afraid?" Dippy looked up at Tara with his eyes wide with fear. "The storm is so loud and thunder scares me," he said quietly. "What if something bad happens?" Tara gave him a soft, reassuring nudge. "Storms are natural part of life, Dippy. They help the jungle grow and keep it healthy. If you stand strong, you will see that they are nothing to fear. The storm will pass and sun will shine again." "But I am so small," Dippy replied. "What if I can't handle it?" Tara nodded, her eye filled with kindness. "It's not size that matters, Dippy, it's your heart. It's okay to be scared, but facing your fear with courage will make you stronger." Dippy thought about Tara's word. For the first time, he felt a tiny spark of bravery inside him. He decided to try something different. Instead of running away, he stayed with Tara, huddled under a large tree as the storm raged on. Dippy focused on Tara's calm presence. He could hear the wind howling and rain pounding, but somehow it didn't feel as scared. Tara had promised him the storm would pass soon. The loud thunder didn't seem so frightening. Hours passed and storm began to weaken. The rain became lighter and the wind slowed. Eventually, the clouds parted and the sun peeked through the trees, casting golden light on the jungle. Dippy looked up at Tara, his heart swelling with pride. "You were right," he said with a smile. "The storm passed, and I was brave enough to stay." Tara smiled warmly. "I'm proud of you, Dippy. Facing your fears is the first step to growing stronger. Remember, you can always face the storm with courage." The next time a storm arrived, Dippy was no longer afraid. When clouds rolled in and the wind began to howl, he didn't run to hide. Instead, he stood tall, remembering Tara's wise word. He wasn't the biggest or the strongest dinosaur, but he was brave, and that was enough. His friends, who had once laughed at his fear, now looked at him with admiration, and he stood calm and composed during the storm. As the days passed, Dippy became an inspiration to the other dinosaurs. They saw how he faced the storm with courage, and soon they started to do the same. DP no longer ran from his fears but stood with his friends, helping them face their own anxieties. His bravery spread throughout the jungle, and the dinosaur learned that fear was something that could overcome together. One day, a massive storm arrived, even stronger than the last. It was loudest, fiercest storm the jungle had ever seen, with lightning flashing across the sky. A thunder shook the ground. All the animals scattered, seeking shelter, but Dippy stood tall, his head high. Tara was by his side, and together they comforted the younger dinosaur as the storm ragged. DP shared the lesson he had learned. It's okay to be scared, but we can face our fears together. We are stronger when we stand as one. The storm passed just as Tara had promised, and the jungle was peaceful again. The trees swayed gently in the breeze, and the animals stepped out their shelters, smiling. The rain had washed away all their fears, and the jungle felt fresh and renewed. DP, once a small and scared dinosaur, was now known as the bravest of them all. He had shown everyone that courage isn't about being fearless, it's about facing your fears with a brave heart. Moral of the story: facing your fears make you stronger. Sometimes the scariest thing in life are just temporary challenges that can be overcome with patience, courage, and the support of friends. True strength comes not from being fearless, but from knowing that fear can be faced and conquered, and with kindness and bravery, you can inspire others to do the same. At the end, I would like to say, Bachcho, always love and respect your parents. Always listen to them. Thank you so much for watching and appreciating my videos. And please like, share, and subscribe my channel.